business. I've been buying black not only in February, but throughout.
100 years later, the Negro still is not free. The life of the Negro is still sadly crippled by the manacles of segregation and the chains of discrimination. This nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream. Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream.
We are back with another video. I know I put a little remix on it, but today I am back and I am doing a video that needs to be done, and I hope that it can be informative to not only consumers but business owners. So today I'm going to be doing 5 tips on how a black owned business can be successful. Okay, so I technically am not a business owner, but I am a product, and I have been pursuing this influencer slash videographer slash journalist life for a little minute now. And although I don't have a physical product, today's little known Black History fact is going to be on Oprah Winfrey. So I've been doing this whole video about black business owners, and how can I not add Oprah Winfrey in the mix. Oprah Winfrey is an American media executive, actress, talk show host, television producer. She was born January 29th, 1954. And that's gonna be it for today's little known Black History fact. Okay, so I am back, and I am going to be doing 5 tips on how a black owned business owner can make their business more successful. So for me, I am a consumer, and I try to support black owned businesses as much as I possibly can. But sometimes I am faced with hurdles that makes it very, very hard for me to continue to support a business when they have a few things that they can improve on. So thing number 1 they can improve on is consistency. So when I was preparing for this video, I asked 20 people, a range of people, men, women, I asked different ages, I asked consumers, I asked business owners, I just asked different races, I asked a lot of different people, what are the top 5 things that you guys have a problem with when you are trying to support a black owned business. And I'm going to go through those things and tell you guys. But the first thing on the list is consistency. So a lot of them said that they don't abide by their business hours that they have online. I'll read you some of they say not consistent, not consistent, not consistent, not consistent. So I'm seeing that in a lot of different answers from different people. So my advice would be for the black owned business owners on how to fix that problem is to simply honor your business hours. If you say you're going to be working from 8 to 5, work 8 to 5. Turn your business phone on. Make sure you're answering your emails. Make sure you're getting back to customers in a timely fashion. Make sure the customer isn't left wondering, am I going to get my service or am I going to get my product in a timely manner? Make sure you are being consistent. Consistency seems to be a big issue into why people aren't supporting black owned businesses. And that leads me to point number 2, pricing. So yes, I do know it is very, very expensive to own a business, to operate a business, to start a business. and I know that sometimes black people aren't always on the great end of the stick for that, so I understand that it is going to be more expensive when it's coming from a black owned business, but you have to be practical. So I even ran into this situation. I was trying to buy a shirt for one of my videos. I'm not going to tell you guys what shirt, because I don't want you guys to figure it out and all of that, but I was trying to buy a shirt, and the shirt from the black owned business was $45 for a t-shirt. $45. Okay, so of course, me being me, I went online and I searched the exact t-shirt, and I found the exact same t-shirt for $19.99 with free shipping. So that put me in a hard position to be able to support a black owned business, because financially for me, why would I spend double the price when I can get essentially the same shirt for half the price? So when you're pricing your products, make sure that you are getting a profit, but also make sure that the customer can afford it, because $40 for a shirt is pretty steep, especially for a shirt you're not going to be wearing very often. So when you're thinking about this, put yourself in the shoes of the consumer and think, would I pay $40 for a t-shirt? If not, people aren't going to pay it. So be smart with your pricing. Pricing is very important. I know for me, if it's too expensive and it's out my budget, it's a no. I'm not going to get it. It is what it is. So when you're figuring out these prices, make sure it's reasonable. And then tip number 3, professionalism. So oftentimes than not, when you encounter a black owned business, sometimes you're not always greeted professionally or happily. Sometimes you can feel like a burden on the owner, and when you're doing that, I know that everyone has their things that they go through in life, and I know that this can be difficult. Life can be difficult for you because you're a business owner, but you have to also remember that that person is coming into your business for a pleasant experience, not just for the product, but for a pleasant experience. And if you're how can I put this, if you aren't pleasant from the beginning to the end, that customer isn't likely to come back, and that can be detrimental to your business, because you want to have customers that just keep on coming back, and coming back. And I forgot to say something in point number 2 in pricing. Don't be that person that says DM me for prices. Don't do that, because you have people like me who's like, if I have to DM you for the prices, I don't want it, because I feel that you are charging different people different prices, and people don't like that. If you're gonna offer a service, I want to pay the same price that Joe, Mary, Tom, and Amy is paying. Okay, I don't want to be paying extra. I don't want to even pay less, because I want to support you in your business. Make sure you just have you a set price list, so people know that you are professional, and people know that you aren't trying to scam them out of extra money, because those are the extra $20 that you're trying to get out of me is probably going to cost you the whole $100 that you might have got if that was your set price, because you tried to win and essentially you lost. So do not, maybe for some instances I understand when you have to DM them to get, you know, a feel for what their prices are, but make sure you just have a set price list. I'm telling you guys, it can help. So number 1 was consistency, number 2 was pricing, and number 3 was professionalism. And if it's very hard for you to remain professional in your business, take a class on it. I'm sure there are many classes out there that offer customer service and professionalism tips on how to keep your business alive with that. Because I know for me, if you are professional and I know that you're a businesswoman, I want to continue to work with you because I know what I'm going to get. And that's another thing with consistency as well. Sometimes people offer a product and you get it done one way and the next person get it done and theirs look totally different. And no one likes that. Like, I would say, in that case, I would say probably like a makeup owner or a makeup business or makeup artist. So if you're a makeup artist and you do someone's makeup, I know everyone's face is different, everyone's skin tone is different, everyone's undertones are different, everyone's eye shape is different. That is fine, but you have to make sure that as an artist that each one of your clients are looking good. No matter what they look like, no matter where they start, they must always end with a professional look. And I know a perfect example of that is Brittany. I know I'm always shout her out on this page, but no matter what, I've been to her probably like 7 times in my life to get my makeup professionally done, and every single time she gets it right no matter what. And that is what you call consistency. And even if you look at her Instagram, everybody looks good. She has this certain look about her work that makes it unique to her, but everyone looks good. So try to keep your business consistent. And then the thing, now this is what I got the most of, and I saved it for tip number 5. Everyone, no matter who I texted, everyone said the number one thing that black business owners can improve on is customer service. It says, I'll start reading you guys some of the reviews. It says, customer service is not honored. They get offended when you are honest in a review of customer service. Some black businesses will read you when they have not given you the quality you expected. And I'm not going to tell you guys who that's from, of course, because I like to keep everyone anonymous. And another thing I got was, anyways, I got a lot of messages saying customer service. So I know a lot of people are, I see people arguing, but the customer isn't always right. The customer is spending their money. That's what a lot of people forget. The customer is spending their money. Yes, they're getting a service in return, but the customers is spending their money. So do not be rude to someone spending your money. Because think about if it was you. Would you continue to spend your money at a place that you had to run them down to get your hair down? You had to run them down to find where they are. You had to run. No. Customer service can mean, I'm going to give you guys a definition of what customer service is. Let's see. Definition. The assistance and advice provided by a company to those people who buy or use its products or services. So the assistance and advice. So if someone is asking you a question about your business or your service, don't be annoyed and aggravated, because that is what customer service is. You're assisting that customer in making a purchase or buying your product in your business. So you cannot come with the attitude. If you have a customer and they don't get what they're expected, I know there's more than one way to handle the situation. Just don't handle it with an attitude. If you don't want to get the person a refund, that's fine. Just don't be rude about it. Make sure you detail and tell them why you're not giving them the refund. I know it gets all slicing and dicey with that because people try to scam business owners, but customer service, that's all I can say. We have to improve customer service. For me, if the customer service is a 10 out of 10, I will go back even if the actual product of the service was like an 8 out of 10. You know why? Because it was the experience. I enjoyed my experience with that business owner, and I'm going to continue to go back. I've given the business owners 5 tips to keep their black owned business alive. I had to do it during Black History Month. I've been supporting a lot of black owned business. Even this shirt and this beret I got in Tallahassee from a black owned business. I've been buying black not only in February but throughout the year. So I'm going to continue to support black owned businesses. If you have a black owned business that you think you have a black owned business and a product that you think will interest me, drop it down below. If you have a black owned business, drop it down below, because you never know who's going to see it, and your next customer can come from the comments. So that's going to be it for this video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment your favorite black owned business, or your black owned business, or a black owned business that you plan to support not only in February but throughout the year. And don't forget to smash the like button and the subscribe button. And that's gonna be it for this video. Bye.